Warm greetings, fellows. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well, guys. Guys, now on my side, I'm doing well, guys. Guys, I just want us to talk about something that has to do with the Democratic Alliance, something that has been bothering me. I'm not sure how many of you saw the letter that was written by the Democratic Alliance to the government of the United States of America. I think this letter was written last week, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory serves me well. In this letter, the Democratic Alliance is inviting the government of the United States of America to come and interfere in our affairs as South Africa. I'm saying it's an invitation to interfere deliberately. I'm deliberately saying like that because for me that's not an intervention. What the D is seeking is not an intervention, but it's seeking an interference. Because for starters, I'm saying it's seeking for interference because what they allege in that letter cannot be true. And they've got no authority whatsoever to write on behalf of South Africans. They are not the government of the day. So they're just showing the utter disregard for the sovereignty of our own country. I'm not sure why we've not seen any widespread condemnation of this action by the DA. By the way, in that letter, the DA is raising some false concerns about the ANC and the Independent Electoral Commission, the IEC. As many of you might be aware that South Africa is going to the provincial and national elections on the 29th of May this year. Right? So now the DA is saying it does not trust the ANC and the IEC, that they might rig the elections. In my thinking, that could be a way of the DA just admitting that they do not have enough support. They've not amassed adequate support for them to win the election. So now they're looking for the scapegoat route. So they can claim, no, the reason they didn't win the elections is because the elections were rigged and all of that. But my major concern is this. Knowing the history of the United States of America, the history in terms of invading countries, interfering in the affairs of the countries, especially those countries who are endowed with mineral resources. The USA has always made it its business to destabilize those countries and make sure that those countries know no peace. That is in the quest of the USA to exploit those mineral resources. You see, that's the issue. That's what we are confronted with here. So now for the DA to invite the very same people to come and be part of our own affairs, it's very problematic. It is very problematic in that sense that now it is opening us up for invasion. It's opening us up for formations such as the CIA in America. You see, so those are the risks and the dangers that the DA is opening us up to. And in that letter, they articulate one of their concerns the emergence of the Umkhonto weSizwe Party, the MK, which is led by the former president of the Republic, Jacob Zuma. Why will the DA be so concerned about the emergence of the MK party? It is because the emergence of the MK has thrust back into the public space the question of land, the land question, the injustice. So it cannot be correct that 30 years after the democratic dispensation, 80% of the land, actually 80% of the land, still remains in the hands of the white people who are actually foreigners who invaded this land. So now, knowing the DA, for those who do not know the DA, it's a formal official opposition. It's a part in the political praxis of the white monopoly capital, of those who own and control the factors of production. That is the Democratic Alliance. So if you want to understand who they represent, whose interests are they representing and defending through writing such letters, then you need to look to check who's funding them, who are their funders. It is funded by the white monopoly capital, the Captain Industries. You see. So it means whatever they do, whatever moves they make, is to defend and advance the interest of the white monopoly capital, the interest of the few minority, at the expense of the majority, and the majority being the natives, the black people. That's what we are confronted with. That's what the DA is doing here. So it's just a shame that there's no widespread condemnation of that letter that they written to the United States of America. Thank you very much.